In today's lesson, we are going to be covering properties of exponential functions. The first property is the product of power property. It is stated that two exponents have the same base. For example, if the base is a to the m times another base a to the n, then this product will be an addition of the exponents. An example, if we have 4 to the 6 times 4 to the 3, that will be an addition of the exponents. It will be 4, 6 plus 3, or 4 to the 9. The second property will be the quotient of power property. And that is, if we have two exponents with the same base that are divided, a to the m over a to the n, then you bring the bottom exponent and subtract it from the top. So it would be a m minus n. An example, if we have 4 to the 6 over 4 to the 3, that would be 4, 6 minus 3, and it would be 4 to the 3. The third property is the power of a power property. If we have an exponent a raised to the m and all of it is raised to the n, then it will be a multiplier, a m times n. An example, if we have 4 to the 6th all to the 3, then that would be 4, 6 times 3, or 4 to the 18. Now, the power of a product property. If we have some number a times b to the m, that would be a to the m, b to the m. For example, if we have 3 times 2 to the 5, this will equal to 3 to the 5 times 2 to the 5. This property is more important when we have variables than when we have numbers, because as of right now, you could multiply these together and get the same result as raising each one like that. But it would be more beneficial when we have variables. The power of a quotient property. If we have a over b, some numbers, two different numbers, to the m, that could be distributed individually, a to the m and b to the m. An example, if we have 3 over 2 to the 5, that is the same as 3 to the 5 over 2 to the 5. This exercise tells us to simplify the expression and write only positive exponents. So problem number 13, I have x to the negative 7. To make this positive, it has to go in the bottom. A negative exponent represents a positive exponent in the bottom, or a fraction. Number 14, y to the 0. Any number or any variable to the 0 is 1. Number 15, 9x to the 0, y negative 3. That becomes 9 stays, x to the 0 is 1, and y to the negative 3, it goes in the bottom to be positive as y to the 3. 9 times 1 is 9, and y to the 3 is here. Number 16, 15, c to the negative 8, d0. Anything to the 0 is 1. So we're going to end up here with 15 times 1 is just 1, and the negative 8 comes to the bottom, be c to the 8. Let's skip to number 19. 4 to the negative 3, a to the 0 over b to the negative 7. 4 to the negative 3 is going to come to the bottom, and it will be a positive 4 to the 3. A to the 0 is 1, and b to the negative 7 will go up as b to the positive 7. 1 times b7 is b7 over 4, 3. Problem number 21. We have 2 squared y to the negative 6 over 8 to the negative 1 z to the 0 x to the negative 7. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Y to the negative 6 comes down as positive to the 6th. In the bottom, 8 to the negative 1, it goes to top as positive 8 to the 1, which is just 8. Z to the 0 is just 1. And x to the negative 7, it goes on top as x positive 7. 4 times 8 is 32. X to the 7 over y to the 6th. In this exercise, we need to simplify the expression by writing the answer only using positive exponents again. So we'll do the add problems. Let's start with problem number 23. 5 to the 6 over 5 to the 2. That will be 5 to the 6 minus 2. As this goes to the top, becomes a negative. Based on the quotient rule, that'd be 5 to the 4. Problem 25. Minus 9 to the 2 times negative 9 to the 2. This is the product property. So it'll be negative 9. And then that will be an addition to the 4. That'll be negative 9 to the 4. Number 27. P 6 to the 4. This is the power of power property. So that will be a multiplier. It will be P 6 times 4. That will be P 24. Problem number 29. 6 to the negative 8 times 6 to the 5. We could just keep it all on top. We don't have to bring this down right now. And this will end up to be 6 minus 8 plus 5. And it will be 6 minus 8 plus 5 is negative 3. And to keep our answer in a positive format, we have to bring this down. So this will be 1 over 6 to the 3. Last problem number 31. It's x to the 5 over x to the 4 times x. Since this is x, we can consider it as x over 1, and we could multiply these two x's, then divide, use the quotient rule for the bottom. So x to the 5 times x to the 1, that will be x 5 plus 1 all over x to the 4. So that will be x to the 6th over x to the 4. If we bring the x to the 4 on top, that becomes the quotient rule, which is a subtraction. So it'll be x 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2, so this is going to be x squared.
One of the most popular choices by parents in the Bay Area is Tutoringisus. We offer college advising, tutoring services, SAT and ACT test prep all under one roof. Where hard work achieves dreams, Tutoringisus is here to help.